Oh.
Okay, can everyone hear me? Ah, I need to tighten this. Bruh. Okay, I think everyone can hear me? Yes, we're playing Kerbal Space Program 2 again. Because why not? I'm a masochist. What the hell? I didn't know there was music in the training center. Right, so today the idea is we're supposed to be doing challenges because, well, there really isn't anything much else to do in this game yet, and the current challenge officially set by the developers is try and fly a dragon. I don't know how to make a dragon. So the idea is that now I just need people to tell me what challenges they want me to do. Cause, I mean, I could always just do the basic challenge of getting to other planets and back. Cause I've only really been to Duna in this game. Actually, how about while I'm waiting? Oh, hey Glitch. I forgot I was entirely muted on my Discord. Emotional damage. Actually, wait, hold on. Can everyone hear this?
Emotional damage.
I'm hoping that's a yes. I'm going to see if I can get to. Actually, while I'm waiting for everyone to like join and like submit their challenges, I'm gonna go and see if I can land on the moon of Duna. I forget what it's called. I cannot focus on it. There we go. There's need to make a lander. That's too big. Oh my gosh. Large. Thank you, brain. So it's a moon, so I don't think it'll have that much gravity. Just in case, though, I'm going to also give it a hydrogen stage. Because why not? Hydrogen is really efficient. Especially when you have a small one like that. Ah. And then I need lander legs. Always the biggest ones because the others don't work half of the time. Shit. Poodle. Hopefully that works. Or no, Labradoodle. Hopefully that can get me off the surface of whatever the heck the moon of Duna is. And because it's Kerbal Space Program, I need 1 billion of these. And then now I can get to actually getting to the planet. So, adapt that to a massive tank. And I can't zoom out anymore. What? Why can I not zoom out? Ah! Shit. Hold on, I spilled matcha green tea all over my keyboard.
Whoops.
God damn it. Great, my keyboard's going to be sticky now because there's sugar in it.
Big whoop. And welcome to Deadwood.
Hello. You joined at the correct time where you're seeing me freaking die.
Yeah, he spilled tea on his keyboard.
Alrighty. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's completely fine. I should probably stream in Discord. After I clean up my keyboard, because oh my god.
What's going on? I only can see that I am a few seconds behind on the YouTube one.
Yeah, hold on. Let me stream on Discord. Because, oh dear.
Alrighty, let's have a peek, see what's going on. You know, seeing that, I feel like the cores thing is happening again. I feel like I just got done doing that mission. Just expects to see a Freedom Planet character to just scale the thing and throw a grenade in. Funny enough, I just got done with that, too. Well, yeah. Sorry I'm late.
It's fine. I have to try and be quiet.
Alrighty, understandable. I will be back for a moment. I gotta take a little mini break.
Okay.
I'll try not to be too long, though. Just gonna probably get myself something to nab down on. Light, by the way.
So how was everybody today? In set?
The answer is yes.
Indeed.
Right. Hopefully my keyboard is clean enough so that it doesn't get sticky.
Yeah.
something on my keyboard. Frickin'. There. Good enough, I think. Hopefully.
Agree, yeah.
Right. Let's finish building this rock. I can zoom out again. Also, for some reason, Microsoft Office 365 opened up. I don't know why.
No, it's a good button.
I also have to sort of do, freaking ASMR crap. Gotta love how the air duct above me is basically a loudspeaker into the other half of the room.
Right.
That's not how that works.
I returned. I am so sorry.
It's fine.
Welcome back.
I needed to clean up my keyboard a bit more anyways.
Me.
Well, hopefully you got that done as I was, doing my things.
I did. Don't worry.
Alright, so I didn't miss too much.
There's no more goat fluid.
But isn't this rocket powered by that? Question mark?
That would require a lot of hydration.
Oh. Anyway, jokes aside. How goes the rocket building? It's looking pretty good. Is that power core thing still on the top?
You mean the actual, like, lander?
Oh, yep, it's still there.
It kinda has to be, or otherwise you just can't. To be fair, sometimes it spontaneously disappears because, yeah. This game is still held together by duct tape and a dream.
The thing doesn't look like it's being held by duct tape. Looks like it's being held by string and wire.
That's worse.
Yeah, that's just... You'll see what I mean by this game is held together by duct tape and a dream soon. Cause even though I have a really powerful computer, it will drop the game down to like 3 FPS.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was bad when it once.
I mean, it's a tiny bit better now, but like, for instance, what the hell? That broke. That completely broke. There we go.
Thus, the wiring came off.
I just need more.
You need more uwu wiring.
So the game almost crashed right there.
Oof.
Actually, okay, there we go. The game actually almost really did crash.
Big whip.
Hopefully they get it more... gosh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Optimized.
Thank you. I was gonna say stabilized, but that wasn't it.
Oh, they
Optimized.
also need to stabilize it as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty, here we go.
So I may or may
Space.
not
Let's
have...
see if all that wiring holds.
I may or may not have put enough engines on this.
So we're just gonna be in the air for a while.
Yeah, I didn't put enough
Not really
engines.
doing anything.
I didn't put enough engines. Thus the ratio was really low.
Sitting there, burning fuel,
Yep.
and then the thing just explodes.
The good old tech daughters at work.
Actually, the whole joke is that this entire space agency is actually a knockoff space agency. So like, it costs no money because you bought everything from the local dumpster.
So, everything built from a junkyard. Okay. I like the premise. No
I mean,
wonder
that's
everything's
forward.
being held by wire.
That's something else. No, we don't talk about that.
Insufficient fluid. You need more.
Yep.
So don't mind me, I'm just putting on 96 more engines.
This is gonna end horribly.
Ah, what are you talking about? This might end very well. You never know.
I mean, this isn't actually supposed to work. In the first game, if you were to stack engines like this, it would actually burn each other because, well, you're basically like slapping exhaust into other engines. But that doesn't exist in this game yet. So,
Some reason.
And then watch, it suddenly does.
that would be funny.
Ah, yes. We see that you're breaking the rules. It's time for you to now face the consequences of breaking those rules. How dare you put engines on top of engines on top of engines?
Now you have to play with your goat fluid.
I am concerned the game is currently not responding.
Ah, give it a moment. Seems like it's taking its time.
Okay, it is responding, sort of.
Oh, now that is. Turns out the filters you put on there add a little bit too much in the class.
Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting.
There we go.
Yeah.
Time to count backwards in Spanish. There goes the frame rate.
I was about to say, is that thing lifting off? I can't see what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, the frame rate is dead.
Oh no. Can I see it on YouTube end at least?
Nope.
Oh boy, ow. Even the YouTube end.
Okay, the frame rate is somewhat back.
Somewhat. It's just gonna be a side throw from now on.
Oh dear. So I am actually moving upwards. Very slowly.
There we go.
I inhaled a raisin, send help.
But
Rip.
Come on, it's barely able to get off the ground. It's going up at 0.5 meters per second.
And all those engines, it can't get off the ground.
yep.
It is actually off the ground, just it's basically hovering there.
Okay. Can't get off.
Well, at least it's not killing over and going boom.
Not
You
yet.
say that
anyways.
now.
I mean,
Well,
sometimes the autopilot just decides you're flipped over now for no reason.
you know, train go boom, rocket go boom, question mark?
Something else goes boom.
Oh no, the Pizzaplex shuttle.
Exactly.
You know, in the first
Turn the
game,
entire Pizzaplex to an orbital station.
in the first
Could
game,
never
you
escape.
could actually do that. But in this
Oh,
game,
jeez.
you technically can, but good luck with that. The docking ports are broken.
Sending the entire Pizzaplex into space. Who would have thought? At least the rocket is going up, which is good.
Very slowly,
Mhm.
though.
Okay, we went out real.
Well, for something being held by duct tape and wiring, I guess it's not too bad, but not exactly achieving the desired effect anytime soon.
I mean, hey, it's
Yeah.
better. It's better than SpaceX.
I
Honestly,
suppose.
yeah.
I mean, imagine it now. You know, this rocket's taking its time. Someone's just, on the ground. They're like, hey, wanna go get lunch? Meanwhile, they just go and get lunch. They come back, and the rocket's only gone up, like, what, a few meters?
Like 3 meters.
Like 3 meters since they went and got lunch. Sat down, enjoying their McRib.
It really doesn't help also that I forget where this is, but there's literally a lake nearby that's home to cannibals. So
I'm sorry.
It
Yeah,
was-
excuse me?
it was a joke from the first game that is canon, that the developers made canon.
Okay then, well,
So yes, the forest does
see.
exist.
I'm seeing it right now.
This is gonna take forever.
Yep. Way to go, boom.
It might run out of fuel before it gets to the sky actually.
It will.
Rocket went out of fuel, and then they shortly crash landed back on the ground. Outcome: rocket go boom.
I mean, at least it's going faster, because how it works is that exponentially the gravity gets less and less.
Will the frame rates pick up once you're in space?
Yes.
It will by like 5 FPS.
Well, destruction of frame rates is an art.
Yep.
What's even sadder is that this is the lowest graphical settings possible.
I hate to think of what this would do to my computer.
Oh, it's actually completely fine, because for some reason the reason why it's lagging like this, it doesn't use your computer. It doesn't use
Oh.
everything. It's like, why not? Because no.
Well, because how come computer go boom? Question mark?
Probably. Okay, now it's starting to pick up speed. Even with the low frame rate, it's going up.
It seems to be picking up, which is good. Rocket's also picking up speed, which is good. Let's see if it actually gets into space.
I mean, if you look at the apoapsis point on the bottom left underneath the nav ball, it's not in space yet, but it's 200 meters up.
Doesn't feel like it.
Doesn't seem like it.
Well, it's in meters, not feet.
That makes more
Oh.
sense.
Ah. Okay.
Actually, wait. Let's see if this works. Time warp. That did not do any. It actually made the frame rate worse.
I am not surprised.
That's all it did. I'm at 0.5 FPS now. Jeez, I remember when people would live stream the first game and a rocket like this would already be in space by now. Because there's no frame rate issues.
Real wanting.
I'm sure if it had the kind of graphics that Half-Life 2 had, that thing would probably be in space and doing all kinds of things by now.
Oh, most likely. But, you know, this is using Unity, not the Source Engine, and the Source Engine is superior. And, of course, the rocket is wobbling.
I'm fine.
Hopefully it's fine. It's gonna probably wobble itself to pieces soon.
Yep. This is going in, oh boy.
Well, we shall see. If the Kraken strikes, then we're fucked.
Oh boy. Kraken, like the Fallout. Why did I think Fallout and Kraken go together?
I mean,
I'm thinking Splatoon, but I would not be surprised if Fallout actually had its own Kraken.
They do. They
They
have
would
multiple.
I'm not surprised. But no, I was thinking it was Splatoon with Kraken.
Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, now we're starting to properly move. Even at half a frame per second, we're still doing
Half a frame. You know, half a frame.
Oof.
So 3 halves. What would that make? Let's do some math. Half a frame, and then half another frame, and then half another frame.
That
you
would
don't want to know.
technically be 1/8 of a frame.
Yeah, I'll roll with that. I don't want to do complicated math on stream. It's already bad enough when someone else gets me to do math, and they're like, do math on stream, and I'm just like, oh crap.
Yeah, Alan.
The one thing I don't want to do on a stream, I'm happy to talk history, I'm happy to talk any other subject, but when you throw mathematics at me, it's just like, shit.
But calculus.
No, I reject the calculus.
How about science?
Well,
To be
okay,
fair,
what kind of science?
To be fair, you can't avoid science in this situation. We are literally flying a rocket.
Yeah. Advanced science.
Advanced science. Well, that sounds vague. Like earth science, physical science. life science, biology science.
Astronomy.
I don't know if astronomy counts as a kind of science. That's more the study of stars.
What the hell? It literally is science.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not turning that down. Just saying, astronomy's just specific. It's the study of the stars, the solar system.
What about astrology?
Isn't that the same thing?
No,
Astrology.
astrology is, oh, you're a Cancer, born in this month. You have like
Oh,
this
you mean
bullshit.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
the zodiac stuff.
Zodiac stuff. I had to think for a moment. Wait a sec.
To
hold
be
on.
fair, I am legitimately Cancer. I was born in July. I'm a giant space crab. Fear me.
That's nice. Okay. But anyways, of science.
Oh, jeez. Science. Alright, is there any sciencey things I can think from the top of my head? And here my brain started thinking on the historical instead. Alright. You know what was fun to do? I don't know if you guys ever done this. Have you ever made ice cream in a science class?
Yes,
Yes.
That was fun.
I made it multiple times.
I only ever got to do it once.
Same.
It really isn't hard. Well, it is if your arms aren't in shape.
Long-armed in shape.
I'm trying to be quiet, so my English is terrible. I think if your arms are not in shape, it is hard to actually make ice cream.
Alright.
I don't know about
Probably doesn't help. I'm still kind of quiet. And I got you like boosted at max.
that. Same.
Cause I'm trying to be quiet.
That's why I'm being quiet.
Proceeds to mail Azrael whole nother mic. Here,
Why?
you need this. So it will amp up your voice.
I mean, if I'm not trying to be quiet, you can hear me, right?
I mean, kinda. I mean, I hear you, but it is quiet.
Yeah, you're still on the quiet side.
Hold on. The freaking gain input. Where art thou?
Surprisingly, the swing is very loud. But you're in Discord, it is quiet.
It's because Discord is like trying to automatically do shit.
The
Discord always does things. In mysterious ways.
Yeah, even on YouTube side, I can just hear like background noise in your mic.
It's because there's no... I turned off noise cancellation.
Makes sense.
But Discord is like, nah fam, I have noise cancellation for you. Actually, I can add audio filter. Noise suppression. That's the wrong one. Noise suppression, yes. And there we go. Now my microphone audio is cleaner on stream.
Yeah.
Now this is pod racing.
Pod racing,
missed when Star Wars was good.
You know, same. I curse the new director person, Majig.
I mean,
I don't know.
apparently they're now crawling back to George Lucas for help.
Maybe George Lucas should have never given it up.
Well, you see, it's kind of hard to turn down I think it was literally a $1 billion deal.
With principles defeated by money.
Oh, yeah.
Would you turn down $1 billion?
Depends. I mean, if I were like the creator of something, they were like, yeah, we'll give you 1 billion to sell out, and I'd just be like, no. Something I
Oh,
created.
Oh, but yeah.
I don't know, if I were to write a story like Star Wars, I would probably be under the presumption I'd have done it with some kind of passion, so...
I mean, I would just make another one. Even though I know that wouldn't be that popular.
I could probably make another story if I were getting offered that kind of money on, like, the side.
I mean, that's kind of what George R.R. Martin did.
Yeah.
Because he was not happy with how HBO was handling Game of Thrones, so he left the Game of Thrones production team. And then he went to go on to help make a story for Elden Ring.
Interesting.
It is.
The rocket's about to run out of fuel. Can you get to space in time?
Hopefully I'm high enough in the atmosphere that I don't need the solid boosters anymore. Most likely, if the solid boosters run out, the frame rate will go up because they produce the most smoke, and particle effects are not optimal in this game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's almost like that for every game.
Yeah, but like, in this game, if you spawn one particle effect, it'll drop a 100 FPS down to 4.
Yeah.
In other
Why
games, you
am
can
I
at least...
just imagining once the solid engines turn off, that rocket's gonna come crashing down?
Oh,
Because
it probably is. Cause I don't think the liquid boosters have enough power to lift everything on their own.
I feel like I shouldn't be laughing, but I just am picturing it now.
I mean, that's kind of the
Honestly?
whole joke of Kerbal Space Program.
It is funny.
So I feel like the objective really is just to get to space, and that's it.
Well, for now, it's completely sandbox, so the objective is to just explore space until they add like interstellar stuff.
Like colonies and all that good stuff.
Yeah, actually, there's already like if you, because pausing the game doesn't actually pause the game because it's trying to like Dark Souls here. If I go to the input section, there is OAB. That stands for Orbital Assembly Building. They already have that control scheme in the game, but the actual Orbital Assembly Building isn't enabled yet. It is actually in the game file. People have already modded it back in, but it's not in there yet officially.
Interesting.
Oh, it doesn't actually work either because when some people try using it, it crashes the game outright. So jeez. I'm barely...
Did we have a problem?
Yeah, we have multiple problems.
You know, this would actually be a good game for a podcast.
A podcast?
Yeah. Just play this in the background.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean like Saturday chill and chat?
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes
Well,
sense. Because, like, until they add career mode and science mode, there isn't really much else to do.
well, think it over. I mean, I'm kind of iffy on doing chill and chat this Saturday. Kind of iffy.
It's fine.
Mainly because the last time I did it was audio chaos, and I just...
It's understandable.
I think I'm gonna maybe start taking the blue route.
Emotional damage.
Oh wait, hold on, I'm not streaming, so I can actually turn that on. Give me a moment.
I mean, I'm streaming, so. But to be fair, I want people to be able to hear it.
Alrighty, which one did you do? I think I could play that.
Emotional damage.
Alright, give me a moment.
Emotional damage.
Just surprised it's been my server that's been the test bed for that.
Yeah.
Well, there isn't really, like, your server is like the only server that isn't dead.
Well,
Hell,
I
even
guess then again, that's because I interact with everyone, even if it's just shenanigans. Like, I'll do, like... I don't know. I guess it's just because I like chatting with people. Just like, yo, how is everyone? And then I just start messing around.
Okay, so
Yeah.
solid boosters are gone. Hopefully this
Oh,
doesn't crash
boy.
the game. Oh dear.
hell,
Is the
I just
rocket
want-
going down?
So I don't know yet.
Well, there goes the solid boosters.
They're gonna probably come back and destroy one of my central engines.
you go in, oh boy.
Yep, So there goes one of my central engines.
We're gonna go back down.
I mean, this is happening in like 5 frames per second, but you know what? I'm just laughing
Actually-
with the imagination.
That's not my central engine, it's the auxiliary engines that are on the side. Actually, nothing was touched. Wait, what? Wait, hold on, what? That's not how physics works.
Ah, come on, Asriel. The laws of physics were thrown out the door.
True. But hey, the frame rate is gonna probably get better now.
You say that now, but
When those disappear out of existence, because they don't blow up or anything, the game just blips them out of existence for no reason. I'm still going up, so that's a plus. I'm gonna probably run out of fuel before I exit the atmosphere. Oh no.
That would probably be the worst. Imagine making it and then not having fuel.
I should probably start doing a gravity turn now, actually. Or not. Thank you, frame rate.
I don't know if my PC could handle this game.
Oh, trust me,
it
not.
could if it.
It can
It
if you're
could.
if you're willing to wait a billion years for frames to happen.
Yeah. But
I mean, like I said, even with the newest one I've got, this seems like a very demanding game.
it isn't.
It's
Really?
not demanding, it's just that they don't know how to handle allocation of system
Yeah.
resources. So it's not demanding at all because it doesn't know how to use hardware.
Think about it this way. So, you have all the, you know, resources for a sandwich, but you don't put it together.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Not everything's being utilized. I get it.
Yeah.
You know what, Glitch? This is gonna sound weird, but when I'm looking at Discord, you know who I feel like we're missing?
Who?
We're missing Holger. And I'm only saying that because of what happened earlier today.
Right.
Funny enough, I actually even used that VTuber today. I was just like, you know what? Just because of that, I'm going to use the cat boy.
Yeah.
Don't mind me just sucking.
Excuse me?
I'm just sucking some ravens.
Oh, I was about to say, cough, cough, cough.
I mean,
I can go there, but I don't want to.
it's fine. My channel is for mature audiences only.
I was only joking. I mean, you know, chew, chew, chew. We're going to space. I know that's totally not how it should be said, but excuse the slight modification.
Yep.
You know, actually, now that I think about it, Ezreal, have you actually done Choo Choo Charles? Played
No,
that game?
no, I haven't.
Oh.
I've only seen you and Autumn play it.
It's a good game. I think you like it.
Okay, so I'm now reaching the 10,000 meter mark.
Oh, that rocket is tilting.
It's supposed to at this point,
Ah, alright.
because that's how you achieve an orbit.
Well, mission success. And here I thought this was gonna end in failure.
So it might
I mean,
still
it
end in
might.
failure. Because, like, look at the top stage. It's, like, bending. It might just, like, flip over and then explode.
Oh no.
Oh, well, like, that the game almost crashed. Again. Watch how I get into space, but I don't have enough sideways momentum to get an orbit, so it just crashes.
Honestly, I'm expecting it.
Well,
Okay.
Seems like nothing bad has happened yet.
I am
Everything's
almost at 2 FPS. I need to tilt
Honestly?
over some more, I think. Oh
When
my
it gets
god.
optimized, you guys computers should be able to like 1,000 plus FPS.
So
Always
there is
100.
actually a frame rate limit for Unity.
I'm not surprised.
Like, technically you can set it to whatever you want because the frame rate limit is set by the developer, but at a certain point Unity will just start complaining.
Yeah, like tools.
You're putting more frame rates than is needed.
No, it's more like the physics engine is tied to the frame rate.
Got ya.
So if you didn't program it correctly, it will just like all physics will run at the frame rate of like 2,000 FPS.
So pretty much just Max Payne. Max Payne. If you want anything above like 30.
Yep, pretty much.
Wait, oh no? What was this one again? Excuse me, I might make a soundboard noise. Oh.
Yeah, that's Joseph Joestar from Part 3 saying, oh no.
Oh no.
I don't know why that one's so quiet.
It's actually pretty.
I have been meaning to put down that evil laugh, but I never got around to it. Oh well.
Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let
Speaking
me.
of which,
Wait a minute.
Where the hell? What? Where's that sound effect? Oh, and then my name's still here. Oh, jeez. So the aerodynamics starting to overwhelm the autopilot now. It may or may not be trying to flip over.
that's not good.
Proceeds to flip over.
Hopefully
You
it'll
flip.
correct itself once it leaves this section of the atmosphere.
You
Hopefully.
know, it's never good. It's never good when the engineer says hopefully.
Well, you see, I'm not an engineer.
I mean, the engineer did this.
You call that engineering? It's more like you just said, hey, how much rocket do you want? Yes.
Fair enough.
Describe how the image should look. I am checking something out, by the way.
Yeah.
What the
Anyway,
hell?
how you-
What happened to this engine here? It's almost out of fuel while everything else is fine.
That's a good question.
What? What happened?
Alright, well. I guess I'll say this.
I think the Kraken may have sucked that one.
They do be sucking.
Okay, we are outside of the thick part of the atmosphere.
Yep.
The rocket is unhappy because it's no longer touching that thickness.
I am actually gonna try something while I await. Hopefully this doesn't kill my PC doing this.
It shouldn't.
What are you trying to do?
AI art.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah,
that
it's like
it's
an-
not even processed on your PC. It's processed on the servers.
Yeah.
Oh. Ever since I joked about this today, I thought to myself, I'll give it a try.
AI art Roxy. Ooh.
Well, now I might be tempted to do that.
I wonder if the AI even
no.
knows who Roxy is.
Oh, it probably
Oh.
does.
Oh my god. Please, frame rate. You should be getting better by now.
Yeah, that's a no.
Oh no. At least I should be
I feel
getting
like I'm
into
gonna
an
mess this up.
okay orbit. Never mind. I'm still. What the heck? What? Push out, you stupid. Why am I lagging in the map? Wait, what?
Just like that.
I need to know. What did this look like? I'm literally just gonna try from something that I uploaded.
Oh, I know why it's lagging so much. There's a lot of fuel in these stages, and it requires a lot of fuel calculations, which is not multi-threaded.
That's a big whip.
I'm not sure why they haven't multi-threaded that yet.
You figure they would have. At least, you know.
Alright,
2023.
here we go. Let's see what happens. That's actually kind of funny. Almost. Honestly, wasn't too bad. Alright, no. This one might.
So good news, because I've been burning fuel for so long, I'm starting to get lighter. So it can go faster.
Faster and harder and deeper.
Well, actually the opposite of deeper, because I'm going outside of the thing. I'm not sure what that would be.
I mean, you're going deeper in space, so.
True.
How? AI generation thing. How do you get that? What? I'm sorry? Okay, Glitch. I'm gonna send you something.
I'm curious as well.
Okay,
I'm only into it.
I'm going to send it to you first, because I want you to see what I tried to accomplish. And then Azrael, just because he asked, I will send it to you.
Don't worry. I have OBS set to record a specific window in that Kerbal Space Program too, so it won't be able to see the Discord.
I was just gonna direct send it to you, but okay.
I mean, you probably still should, because I'm not sure who's actually on my my Discord server. Oh! Oh no!
You want to take a guess what I was trying to accomplish?
Roxy?
Well, no, but I might try that now.
We're trying to accomplish fanboys.
Well, what I wanted to accomplish was like... Because earlier today, we kind of were like joking about like the Neko appearance.
Yeah.
But apparently the AI was like, ah, okay, so we know what you're talking about, and proceeded to give me that. I was just like,
The AI
I'm
gave
sorry?
you the AI gave you Senran Kagura.
Instead.
That entire game franchise is just sus.
Oh, it is.
Well, at least this one they got it correct. Wonder why they're... Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm forgetting something here. Let me put this in front.
Would anyone be willing to do a deathmatch in Senran Kagura? HB Splash, which is basically just it's Splatoon, but with water guns and more fan service.
Alright, here we go. Let's see. Maybe with this description it will help.
Yeah,
Cannot believe.
with certain AI models, you have to be super descriptive, or otherwise they just won't know.
Yeah.
Well, I tried.
Well, try harder.
Well, I don't know how to put it in words. Do I need to put it in, like, specific words, or do I just need to be vague?
It needs to be if you want it to be funny, be vague. If you want it to be accurate, be specific.
Also, supposedly, did the slider how much you wanted to get freedom, or how twisted you want it to be? It should be under more options.
Alrighty, hold on. Okay, so guidance. Say I try hire
like
the
how,
instructor.
how
More
I tried
freedom.
that art AI thing, and I managed to generate shockingly good-looking hentai.
I am not surprised.
Okay, well, why don't we bring that down a little bit? I mean, right, I mean, kind of the right idea. Sadly, not the direction I would think it would go.
Yeah.
Alright, so maybe I'll try giving it a little more freedom. Maybe I'm being a little too vague.
If you give it too much freedom, it'll turn whatever you're trying to look into like a box art for Dark Souls.
Since everyone's having fun with the AI, I may as well. I gotta say, though, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. I guess I could probably mention the outfits. Like, Jeezums, okay. A little out there.
Yeah, I just probably the outfits, the hair, and whatever. I can't.
Well, what I tried to do was just the hair and the eyes. I didn't give
Yeah.
specific outfits.
I just do whatever that's on its character.
Oh, I might have seen where I went wrong, because I used the number and I also put the word after it. Congratulations me, I don't know how to put things in sentence format. I'm terrible.
Yep.
Oh well, I'll let it do its thing, see what happens. Maybe I'll get something good.
And people say AI is going to throw people out of jobs.
Okay. I have to admit, this is kinda good. The outfits are just like, why? But it is still kinda good with the description. Like, I wouldn't have minded it for one thing. So, here. I will send this to Glitch.
Curiosity killed the cat. The cat named Glitch.
Alright. So, I'll probably be more descriptive.
God, how long have we been streaming for? Like an hour already? And I'm still in the atmosphere?
Has it already been an hour?
I think so.
It's like 2 hours.
When did I come in? Oh, because it was like a whole half hour to set up. Okay. I think I arrived 30 minutes later, I'm guesstimating.
Possibly.
And I came in here.
I
came in here like 11.
I was like getting like some food and whatnot.
Why in the hell did I say 11? 12.
Alright, so maybe I just gotta be very specific. Just put casual clothing after everything, see if it catches on. Maybe type this thing a whole paragraph.
Puts free
That's
use
what I did.
after puts free use after everything.
Oh, jeez, There we go. So, how do you get, like, the strokes in the hair? Would it be, like shades or something? Strokes?
I would highlight. That's what I did.
Alright,
You
there
might
we go.
you might
I
want to
think
be
that's
careful
it.
with putting down the word strokes because dependent on what context it is, it'll be weird.
Okay,
Not
you
that
know what I'm
kind.
getting at.
It'll be the kind of brain damage strokes.
Okay, you know what? It's because I didn't remember what they call it. It's like the things at, like, the end of the hair. Alright, so...
Oh, that would be frosted tips.
Well, Glitch said highlights, so I'll try that first. So... we'll
Frosted
just
tips are so
say-
2006.
Here with... eyes. Probably can reword that then.
After all this time, the frame rate is still ass. Hey, I'm reaching orbit though, or at least outside of the atmosphere.
Well, actually, it could be a bug.
I mean, this entire game right now was a bug.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I mean, like, there's like FPS bugs that's just think you're FPS,
Alright,
Yeah.
well...
and they would
Okay.
need like a retard.
Okay,
fix
we're...
The
We're
only
getting
issue is that
somewhere.
restarting the game at this point would actually cause the rocket to spontaneously fall apart. So that's not even a joke. The game like forgets that things are attached to things, and so it will just fall apart.
Yeah, I can see where they mess up on that.
Alrighty, but yeah, it's looking good so far. Despite the fact I said one has cyan eyes, but I guess I don't know what cyan is.
High-end is like two, kind of.
I mean the AI
Wow.
doesn't know what cyan is.
Are you sure you're spelling it correctly?
To make sure. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they prefer turquoise instead.
What's even weirder is that I've heard people pronounce cyan as cayenne, and it's like, no, that's a pepper.
Yeah. I have.
For a moment, I thought you said that's a different Pepsi. I was about to say.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that's a different Pepsi. I thought you said that. I misheard.
That's a different Dr. Pepper.
Yes. Dr. Pepper isn't even a real doctor. He just has like those Himalayan salt lamps, and then says, "Oh, it
Right.
heals your cancer by magnets or something."
Well, at least we're getting better. Okay, so why don't we just do this then?
Come on, tilt
Maybe
upwards.
change up the wording a bit. Change up the maybe bring it back to
I
what it
literally
was?
have 1,000 kilonewtons of torque. How are you not moving?
Turns out the lag just makes you turn like 360 degrees the other way.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this engine. It's just out of fuel for no reason.
Yeah.
Come
What
on, AI.
what engine is this? Wait, hold. What engine is this? What? I'm confused.
I'm confusion.
The good old 1 point per second. That was not even that.
Yeah,
It's pi frames per second. It's like 0.
actually, pi is
Point.
3.14, so that's even too high for this.
God dang it. Okay, I knew it was 3.14. I just couldn't remember if it was 0.314 or if it was 3.14. God dang it. My brain just farted for a minute.
It's fine. In reality, you're not supposed to know the value of pi. You just use the pi symbol in the calculator and it just works.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Maybe let's try and put it at that. See if that will work. Why are you being dumb, AI?
Oh my god.
I put it in specific list.
Time to give everyone a seizure. Seizure warning.
Oh god.
Emotional damage.
Here you go.
Emotional damage.
It's which way it's fine though.
Yeah, you can have a faster game in fucking Microsoft Word.
Awesome? Yep.
It might speed up when the outer engines are spent.
But didn't you say that when we were going to get
Well,
into space?
it did speed up when the solid engines were spent, but when the because there was like 8 of these with gigantic amounts of other engines on them, so
So you mean to tell me if we didn't have them, we wouldn't have this SBS squadron?
yes, but also we wouldn't be able to get into space.
I mean, you might be able to.
No, it would be too heavy for if we didn't have those.
Make it less heavy.
No. I like big ships and I cannot lie.
He likes the shuffle and he cannot lie.
They're big ships, but okay.
I'm sorry? What?
I
Yeah,
like
you just.
I like big ships and I cannot lie.
Oh, I see where this is going.
You know what's funny? I actually heard something different.
What the fuck ran out of fuel? Oh, it's this one that ran out of fuel. How did you run? What?
Oh,
How are you out of fuel?
that is perfect. Jeez, it may not be. God dang it, never mind. Absolutely never mind. It was almost perfect. There's just one fatal problem, and you'll see once I send it to you, which...
Are you trying to do the protagonist a fatal frame?
No.
Are you sure about that? Because you said the word fatal and therefore frame.
Actually, it's pretty good.
Yeah, there's just one problem. They messed up the frickin' thingy-mabobber. God dang it. Why did they give 2? That would have been almost perfect if they just got the red shade, but no, they gave them teal highlight. Like, are you kidding me? Where did I go wrong?
Why? Oh, that's pretty good.
Alright, well, I'm probably off, but I'll give it one more whirl. Otherwise, you'll see what I'll try to accomplish.
How am I still technically not past the Carmen line? What the fuck?
That is a good question. It must be just.
They're not even getting the highlights part in anymore. Like, god dang.
Turn off SAS. Turn it back on.
Your trip must be this long in the coming line. The pass. I have no idea where I was going for that.
Well, I'll learn this AI art stuff. Otherwise, I guess, in the meantime, let's check up on the rocket. Is it still flying in space successfully,
Yeah.
or is it gonna crash?
It may crash. Because I'm not sure if I'm moving in an orbit fast enough.
Oh no.
I don't even think
Rocket lands.
I don't even think the rocket was crashed. I think the game was crashed before that.
Oh yeah, most likely.
Imagine it touching the ground and then the game crashes.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah, the sun. Did they fix that?
So no.
What?
You know what? I am gonna do another thing while I check in, since the frames per sec is running very slowly. So, do this. This is probably gonna be a very small... Wait, hold on. Forgot I can make the image bigger. You know what? That's off, but I actually like it, so that can come along.
Huh.
Well,
See what happens if I put it on landscape. Takes like 1,000 years to render.
I actually noticed that if you give it more, like, landscape, it'll actually do more with it.
Well, it's only time to wait and see.
Because I'm going a kilometer per second, and I'm technically still in the atmosphere, the aerodynamics is saying screw you.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm technically not in the atmosphere.
I think so.
Well, at least you made it into space.
Sort of. Mostly.
It looks like this was a successful space launch. Nothing tragic happened.
Sort of. I mean, I
mean, what do you...
I am out of fuel for one engine, even though it's not supposed to be out of fuel.
Would you even classify this as space?
So technically yes.
I mean, yeah, but...
I'm not quite in orbit yet, though. So technically no at the same time. I also can't pitch down toward the horizon again.
That way, if you do go down, you ain't gonna go down with your ship down.
Oof. I mean, hey,
I didn't mean for that to happen.
you can penetrate the Earth. Woo woo. I mean, hey, it is called Mother Earth.
Yeah.
Hopefully, even with one engine completely not working, I can still get into orbit.
Yeah. Always you hope.
Like, that's not bad, too. But god dang, they almost had it until they had to go perform that. Actually, hold on. I do want to see. I see. Okay.
I'm actually already close to orbital velocity. Orbital velocity is about 3,000 meters per second. About that, anyways.
You know what? Just so I can have everything.
Since I'm going to Duna, I might as well just boost until I leave the entire gravitational pull.
Alright.
Well, oops, I didn't mean for that to happen.
Watch how I get to Duna, or one of Duna's moons, and then I go to plant a flag, but then Bill Kerman there forgot to bring the flag. It'll be
Then we
funny.
have to send out another one.
Yeah, and then that one is going to be launched on a cheat rocket, where I just have like the smallest rocket in the world, and then I turn on infinite propellant, and it can go to speed of light in half a second.
Hell yeah. We said bigger is always better.
Go big or go home.
Well, I mean, you kind of can't go home.
Right?
I was kidding. Alright, there we go. That actually kind of works out. Actually, hold on. Why do that when I can just do this? Boop. Ah. Boop. There we go. Now I can make this fit. And then finally,
Going
like
so
the fact
fast.
watch, he'll be mad. He'll be like, "That's not my hair color." But then it's just like, "I'm sorry, I wanted to. I tried, but the thing wasn't letting me get the thing I desired, so I had to settle."
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go faster.
Gotta go
Alright.
harder.
What? Oh no.
Harder, faster, stronger porridge.
Deeper.
I mean, that is actually legitimately lyrics from a Daft Punk song, so.
Yeah.
So. Yet everything else has so much fuel. Why does that one have to be special?
Right.
It would make things too easy. You know the game can't be that easy.
I mean, I can just turn on infinite propellant.
You could. What would be the challenge?
You know, that kind of works out. That honestly kind of works out. Glitch, I'm gonna send you something that I edited, and I want you to tell me what you think.
Okay.
Well, I am now officially way past the Karman line, so I'm in space.
Mission success.
But we're not in orbit around Mars yet, so not quite.
Darn,
I
that's actually a pretty good one.
I still have 26 tons of fuel in most of my other stages. What? Okay, so all of these are burning fuel at a constant rate. Why are these ones so radically different in how much fuel they have left? What the hell? They're the same. What? Did the game forget how to calculate fuel?
Probably.
Potentially.
Potatally.
Potato.
Mashed potato.
Hey, you could fry some. You can fry a lot of potatoes with this
Ah,
rocket.
there it is.
Like a heck ton of potatoes.
I love that. I really do.
By the way, I sent it to you, Glitch.
I know. I'm looking at it right now.
Send pic.
I love it.
I might actually go get something to drink. Cause this is gonna take a while.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
So I will be right back.
Be right back. Order.
I at least hope he can appreciate the attempt.
I'm sure you can.
Halo Reach. I am back. We're still, god damn it.
One more. I just want to see what the difference is.
I should probably just ditch these stages. Because if anything, they'll probably ditching them and making them disappear might actually make the frame rate playable. Oh, it almost hit 2 FPS. Burn off the last bits of fuel. I don't want these big things coming with me to Mars. They're too big. Ooh, ooh. Just barely in orbit. Come on. So close. That's what she said.
So close, yet so far.
Yep.
Do it.
Do it.
There may be far too much fuel in this one stage.
0 FPS.
Yeah. Oh. I can ditch these now.
The real question is, will you have FPS after this?
So the game may have crashed. Never mind, it's fine.
Like how we
Speaking
have.
of, I guess I should check in. Hello, we're losing more parts.
Yep.
That's actually a good thing. The FPS is at 3 now.
So yeah, FPS. Never thought I'd see today.
Also not a bad one.
Sorry.
Alright, one more good one, and then I'll actually try and see if it can generate Roxy. Probably won't even know what I'm talking about.
I mean, to be fair, there is what Roxy captures also, so yeah, not to be very specific.
Okay, so we are now actually slated to leave the planet.
In 200 years. Within FPS time.
Well, hopefully
Actually, I
when
don't know.
the other stages that are left behind disappears, it'll bring the FPS up.
Actually, it looks like it's going up already.
It seems to be getting better. It's like the mission's being a success. That is actually perfect. Well, okay, not like 100% perfect, but at least it's been fitting the descriptions. Mostly.
Also, is there any food? Yes, there's a hot dog in there for you. A hot dog. Come up here.
Ah, Azrael,
Yes.
you've got commenters.
Oh,
by the
hey.
way.
Oh, hey, Botlass. Long time no see.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, sorry the streams that you had to join in on is a stream where the game is at a maximum of like 3 FPS. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
I mean, hey, hopefully when those debris goes away, it should be fine. See, look, I'm at 4 FPS now. Yes. In the meantime, I'm going to have some water, because there really isn't much else to do while I'm getting out of the orbit of Earth.
Well, I'm more happy with this one than the other one, but
I
you know
like
what?
how
This one's not
majority
bad
of the
either.
stream is been Daedric messing around with Arc AI.
I'm sorry, everyone else has tried it, and I've just
Oh,
been
I
like,
accidentally
you
turned on
know,
Phantom Power.
well, that phantom power boosted your mic.
Well, it actually can, it can eventually destroy my mic because it's not supposed to have that. Because what Phantom
Well,
Power does is that it sends power back up the audio input. So,
alright.
now, well, whatever you think about last. Because, there's one slot open in the VC if you want to join.
I don't mind. I do not mind. I've only been messing around with the AI art. I've been wanting to try it out for a while now, and well, because the FPS was kind of bad, it's just like, you know what? While it's taking its time, let's try out the AI art. And it
Yeah,
seems like things have improved considerably.
as well, your mic is statically.
Yeah, it's staticky because it's still recovering from freaking Phantom Power. Hold on, let me just restart Discord
Hello.
quickly. Okay, is my mic better now?
A bit.
One sec. I don't think I can hear you guys for some reason. I can hear you talking. Oh, never mind.
Gotta love Discord being Discord.
Yep. I can hear you on stream.
Well, now you get the stream without any delay.
Question
One
is,
sec.
are you...
I'm gonna try to fix this.
Question is, are you gonna have enough fuel to get to Mars?
Actually, very much so.
That's sounding better.
This is actually too much fuel to get to Mars.
Well, never hurts to have extra then.
Well, that is assuming, of course, I can get the maneuver node done properly. Did I even launch out a transfer window?
Bunch of technical
The answer is
stuff. I'm used to
no.
watching friends who play Kerbal Space Program just launch rockets that fall immediately.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that is kind of the appeal of this game.
It's all the failures. And the laughter that you get from them.
Actually, I should probably also see if I can get to some of the Easter eggs on the different planets. Like, I forget which planet it's on, but there's like an alien monument. Oh, and there's also Stargate on the moon. I don't know why they're there, but they just are. Frame rate, please.
Yes, the glorious Kerbal Mun. Although sometimes it has 2 dots above the U, so I guess it sometimes is moon.
I mean,
Buddy.
it only had 2 dots above it in the first game. They don't have the umlauts here in the second game.
So it's just Mun.
See if this will actually work.
Come
I'm
on,
kind of in doubt, but-
escape the planet. Escape the planet.
Well, okay, maybe. Getting on the right track here.
There we go. There we go. I've left the sphere of influence. Let me turn off the throttle. What the hell do you mean? Thank you. Right. Now I just need to actually let me just warp ahead so that I can solve the frame rate issues. Or not, that just crashed the game.
Oh!
Or almost. It was momentarily not responding. Okay.
Damn, but
I think
the game almost buzzed.
I think that was the other stages disappearing. And there we go. I am now in interplanetary space.
The game sure is crisp.
Yes, deep fried Kerbal Space Program.
Really, really deep fried.
The deepest of fries.
That's what she said.
I sure hope not.
I mean, you don't know who's into that.
You never know.
Ah. What the? I'm still having low FPS, even though the other stages have died.
At least it seems improved. You can do things.
Mostly.
Right.
At least it isn't a PowerPoint presentation.
Just barely skimming Duna. Hold on. I've done this plenty of times. I'm an expert, hopefully. I think that's also another thing with this game. Everyone says they're an expert and then just proceeds to blow up.
No, don't worry. I'm an expert.
I'm well
they aren't
rehearsed at.
falling.
I'm well rehearsed at this. Explodes immediately.
I'm not falling. I'm not crashing. I'm falling with style.
I'm doing really good at this, and then they suddenly realize they don't have enough fuel to get them back. They're just out in space forever.
Who needs to come back? Going back to Earth is for normies. Just die on Mars, it's fine.
I've seen plenty of people start this game, leave someone on a planet, and then rescue them, like, on their way later playthroughs where they actually know what they're doing.
Wait until they add life support. That would be insane. It's like, I'm just going to
Oh,
leave
no.
that guy there for like 50 years and then come back and be surprised why he's dead.
Begs the question, what have they been doing the whole time then?
Yes.
I mean, if it's anything like The Martian, they've been farming potatoes and having stuff blow up on them.
Well, you see, in The Martian, the stuff there is supposed to last for 9 years. But since we bought all of these parts from the local Walmart, it lasts for like a month.
Oh no.
It
Walmart
lasts for 2
quality.
days.
Sounds about right.
Oh no. Ah.
That reminds me of a long time ago when I was an idiot and I bought like a microphone off of Wish.
Oh, oh
It didn't
no.
even last a single day. There was no quality. It was so bad. Doesn't help that it was a studio microphone as well, so it couldn't even get any actual noise out into anything I put it in because I didn't have a preamp.
I mean, you don't necessarily need a preamp for a studio mic.
Yeah. Still, it just didn't want to work.
Oof. Well, that's wish.com for you.
Now I'm rocking the good stuff.
What microphone do you even have?
Oh, it's a Blue Yeti. The basic.
Oh. I mean, that's better than nothing.
It's the basic choice, though. It's a good choice.
Hey, I have 10 FPS now. That's the new the new milestone. I mean, it makes 1 second seem like 3 hours still, but see, fine.
Like that creepypasta, the guy who took like a pill and it made his whole world go slower.
Isn't that what happens when you take ecstasy?
Yeah. Except this guy's world got so slow that he was feeling an hour a second. Or
Huh.
not an hour a second an hour. Or a couple hours, probably. Doesn't sound fun.
It probably isn't, because it means that if you have anxiety over like something that you're going to need to be doing in a couple of minutes, well, that anxiety is now like 5 times stronger because it's a couple of minutes, but it feels like a couple of hours. Or something along those lines.
I'll be back.
Okay. I still wonder how the FPS is so bad. The other stages that were causing issues are destroyed. Oh wait, no, I
It
forgot.
is a
Yeah,
pretty high-end game.
nah, not really. It's just really early access. I forgot that there was a memory leak issue going on.
Oh. Oh god.
Yeah, this game is currently using 10 gigabytes of RAM, so uh, at least I have 128.
I remember when I got this Yeti microphone, and I didn't expect the stand for it, which, of course I got a boom arm for it, but I didn't expect the stand that came with it to be like a fucking weapon.
I
Excuse my
mean,
use of French,
if
but
it's,
it is like a big piece of steel.
I mean, it is well built.
It's just a giant hunk of steel.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome
Alright.
back.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome back.
Making our
But
way
yeah,
to Mars.
Mars.
I
Mars
still,
is a fun place.
I still can't wait for when they add interstellar stuff.
Hard to say. It seems kind of quiet, but then again,
I mean, it's space.
I'm also assuming they're. Well, yeah, but what I mean, like, is there doesn't seem to be much going on in terms of like the galaxy. But yeah, I think I do get what you're getting at with the interstellar stuff.
Well, I mean, like, in the game files, they already have another solar system that is up and ready to go, more or less.
Ah,
It's just that it's not actually placed in the world yet because they're still figuring out how to get. Because they want to actually legitimately, um, like, simulate how solar systems orbit the galactic center. Which means that they actually want to make a proper galaxy. Instead of it just being one solar system and that's it. But they're
I don't know. All I think of when I think of Interstellar is Merv.
oh dear.
That movie was good in some ways, bad in others.
Yeah, like it was an interesting movie, but then it's like, oh, well, you see, we're going to spend like 30 hours explaining the science behind it. It's like, bro, we already know the science behind it. Just go with the movie.
Just go space, do thing, have emotion.
And then it's like, oh, actually, the answer to everything is like the fourth dimension or love or some bollocks like that.
Yeah.
And there we
Although when I
go.
first watched it, the movie really fascinated me and it kept my attention.
I think I may have went too fast.
Uh,
Yeah, I went too fast. Then you get to slow down a bit.
rip. Big rip.
is the main Kerbal still named Jebediah in this game?
Yes.
Yes, poor Jebediah.
I mean,
Always wanting to be the
I
black
loaded
rat.
on Bill actually because Jebediah was having a lunch break while he was being recruited for the mission. So Bill volunteered to distribute. Hopefully, he doesn't actually just crash into the moon. That would be something.
If I were a Kerbal, I wouldn't volunteer for anything.
But it's for
But
the.
they're happy little guys. They seem to like being almost blown up and or being blown up.
It's kind of like Lemmings. Only instead of it being a puzzle game, it's more of a how do you not explode game. Actually,
How not to explode?
technically speaking, this is a puzzle game. It is how do you put together the stupidest rocket in the world and not explode?
How do you
Duct
make the
tape.
dumbest thing in the world and make it work?
Duct tape and wiring. Inexpensive wiring.
Bubblegum and bandages.
That might work out too.
I mean, I've seen,
There might be a few loose copper wires here and there.
I've actually seen some rocket designs in this
Don't
game
worry about
where
those. They've probably been replaced.
where there's more wires than there are actual parts.
Don't worry about the copper wiring. I'm sure it's been replaced by chicken wiring. It's all good. It'll work.
Actually,
We couldn't get the budget for copper wires. You're gonna be using aluminum ones.
well, you see, my space agency is even cheaper. Oh, you just have like some like just regular plastic fishing line. It's fine. That's good enough,
It's
right?
all good. It's all good. It works.
Takes
Yeah,
so
we didn't
long
have
to
the
spin around.
funding for like like a regular control panel, so you're gonna be having to use ropes. Just go outside and pull the ship around.
I mean, you can actually do that. It's
Yeah,
funny.
no, in space, pretty much everything's weightless.
Yeah. Even though somehow this is taking a very long time to spin around. I don't understand.
It really is funny to think that if you had no fuel right now, like a single rock could hit you and send you off course by thousands upon thousands of probably meters, to be honest. But still, if
I
it were a
mean,
fast moving rock, it would be pretty bad.
considering the stage of this game right now, I can actually end up exiting the entire solar system by simply opening the landing gear incorrectly.
A small
What
You
one
open the
little
landing
mistake.
gear incorrectly and you're a light year away.
Yeah,
That one small mistake, and suddenly you're years and years and years away.
that actually happened to me once and it immediately crashed the game. So,
I
Oh
remember
boy.
seeing a friend. They found a mod that was literally just like a submarine in the first game. It couldn't explore the cosmos, but it could explore the ocean. And well, to say that there's nothing in the ocean is an understatement because there's nothing there.
I'll do you one better. In this game, if you decide to build a submarine, you're actually able to just go straight through the planet.
That's fun.
And actually, because of how this game calculates gravity, it will make you go at the speed of light out in space for no reason.
Yeah, because if you're in the center of the Earth and it's calculating gravity at all angles, then you're just gonna get launched.
It's like that's actually something I saw on YouTube. It's like someone was trying to see if you could crash into the sun, which you can't at this point. You just go through the sun and are perfectly fine. But as you get closer to the center of the sun, you start to go 4 times the speed of light. Um, and it does actually break the game's rendering because it's going too fast.
Wait, but the thing is, wouldn't getting close to the sun pull you into the center of it anyway?
Yeah, but like you would burn up originally in the first game.
Yeah,
But here you just go through the sun like it's not even there.
I'm sure that will be fixed.
Should be, because next patch they confirmed that they're adding in the atmospheric heating, and that should be what happens around the sun. It burns you up. So I'm not sure why you didn't have that when the game first released.
That is kind of a big part of going to space.
Yep. Even though they do actually sometimes base challenges around it, because the official community challenges, one of them was like land on Eve, which is this game's version of Venus, and it's like, well, we don't have atmospheric heating, so you can just go through it as fast as possible. And then proceeds to just like crash into the ocean of Venus, basically.
That would be an incredibly sad day. Just a random Kerbal going about their day, and suddenly they're in an ocean of whatever is on Venus.
I believe it is methane.
That's not fun.
Rip.
I mean, hey, you could just like, you could at least like, I don't know, efficiently cook a hamburger on there.
I think that hamburger's gonna be overcooked.
I mean,
That Kerbal inside is going to be cooked.
yeah, I think
Probably
if you were
more
to
than
do that,
cooked.
the entire ocean would light on fire. Then again, it's already on fire. Though technically speaking, if you were to go to the lowest elevation possible on Venus, it is around the same uh atmospheric pressure as the bottom of the Earth ocean.
Huh.
So I don't think it's even possible for anything alive to be down there. God, it takes so long to spin around. Why did it have to be so fat?
You know, there's so many people who are scared of the ocean, and I'm one of those people who isn't. I mean, I'm not just going to take a dive into the deep ocean because I'd be crushed and also probably killed by something.
Yeah, like how I always thought
I
is
like the ocean.
what, like, yeah, you're scared of the ocean because like we don't know what's down there, which we don't. But like, are you just going to be flung to the bottom of the ocean out of nowhere?
No. And if you were, I think you'd have much bigger problems than whatever fish is down there.
Yep, unless you somehow have lungs of actual titanium. And even there, I don't think it would be able to survive the pressure as
I
long
think
as
the
it has
rest
air
of
in
your
it.
body would have a problem.
Yeah, most likely. Right now, I can do one last orbital correction maneuver. Yeah, that only took 1,000 years to spin around. I'm hitting game. Are you going to? Thank you.
You know what was funny to learn about Subnautica?
What?
Reaper Leviathans are blind.
Oh, I didn't know
They
that.
use echolocation,
Hmm.
which means if you can hear them roaring, then they know where you are.
And you may as well just kiss your ass goodbye.
That's a lot more fun of a thought because you know that you just can't hide from them.
I mean, if you can't hide from them, then you might as well ooh. I That would be interesting. Trying to freaking. I'm not gonna finish that because that would be awkward.
Yeah, I feel like I know what you're gonna say, but maybe not.
Yeah. I mean, there are pictures about that.
I don't doubt.
Good old R34.
More like E621 for that one.
Touche. So that almost was really bad.
I've seen that many times where someone just speeds up their game and they're like, okay, I'll speed it up for a little bit, and suddenly they collide with the planet or end up shooting off into space, never to be seen again.
Yeah, that's why I spam it though. But then again, in this game, there's still a bug where if you pause the game using that, the opposite way of time warping, and then you like speed it back up, it'll just spam the screen of game paused, game unpaused, like a billion times over, and it's like, why?
Just to remind you.
I know it won't be once it gets out of early access, but it's kind of a Skyrim if Skyrim were a space simulator.
So Starfield.
I guess so.
Hopefully it gets out of early access soon, cause holy heck. Then again, everyone keeps saying that Star Citizen is gonna be finished before this game, so
I'm sure that they're sad. Speaking of stars, I've been playing a lot of Starbound. That game is
That is
great.
a good game. That is a good game. Modded or just base game, by the way?
I played it base game for a long time with a few mods, but I've now started to play through a fracking universe with a friend.
Bracken Universe is awesome. It really does add a lot to the game.
it's
Actually,
just
kind of changes up the story a
the
bit
most
too.
recent version isn't though, because the mod developer got butthurt that people were speedrunning the mod, so he added artificial wait timers to it.
Oh, that's fun. I can't wait for those.
Yeah. I think the main reason why mods like that exist for Starbound is because people like, yeah, Starbound is a good game, but the story left much to be desired, and people feel like the game developers sort of abandoned the game. To be fair, they kind of did. The last update for Starbound was like back in like 2014.
Yeah. With fracking universe, like the research system really adds something to the game that was missing. At first, a lot of fracking was confusing, but it really adds a lot of stuff that I feel the game definitely needed.
Can agree to that, actually. Definitely can agree.
Oof.
Definitely gives a lot more to work with, too, in terms of materials, too.
Makes the game last a lot longer.
Yup.
And it could also be like 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 me and install a bunch of race mods One of them being a supposedly lore-friendly race mod that adds cats to the game, and their lore is that they're amazingly lewd.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. The
Yeah,
necky cats.
yes.
Yep.
Like, apparently the actual lore is that, like, 50% of their language is just words from things that are lewd.
That's fun.
It's kind of like the Twi'leks from Star Wars. I think that's what the race is called. I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, my favorite race is the Skyfogel race, which are space jellyfish. They're really fun.
Hmm.
They go hand in hand with the Saturnian race mod.
But hear me out. A volley.
A volley?
Yes. They're like,
The bird?
yeah, they're bird raptors. Don't ask me why I have so many race mods, and don't ask why Autumn recommended me some lewd mods.
All the questions.
Oh no.
Definitely all the questions. Especially if it's coming from Lupin.
Well, you see, um, I think the mod is called like Sexbound or something. Um,
That's
Ah.
all it does is that it adds special interactions.
Alrighty. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. So anyway, if my stream wasn't canceled before, it's canceled now.
yeah, I was kind of holding off on stuff and all that, but
It's fine. We like spicy stuff here. Just not too spicy.
yeah.
Understandable. Very understandable. Every so often you gotta have a little bit of spice.
Sugar, spice, and everything wrong is what we have here.
uh, how am I not in orbit? I'm barely moving. What the hell? What the 589 meters per second isn't that fast. I can throw a ball faster than that. How am I still not in orbit?
That's a good question. I just woke up.
Oh, you fell asleep. I didn't realize you fell asleep.
Yep.
I don't think anybody realized. I think we just all thought you were off doing something.
I was
I
asleep.
mean, to be fair, I have been kind of messing with the AI art generator thing. A bit. Especially at the beginning when it was like 0.2 frames.
Or
Well,
was there
okay,
just a
not the
sudden
beginning.
interlude from Joseph? What?
Wait, what?
Heard a loud oh no.
Emotional damage.
Oh yeah. Because most of us here have Nitro, we can and some of the other servers
Yeah, no,
that we're in.
I have it too.
Yeah, but over in Daedric's server, they set up a lot of the the soundboard
Which
stuff.
would be my server, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Okay, I just found a soundboard from a Discord server, and it's just there's one sound. It's just called Wonderwall.
Oh no,
Why?
no.
Oh boy.
I
Just 2 guitar chords and that's it.
I'd advise not to play that because I might get copyright
Yeah.
claimed.
There's the Better Call Saul opening. Oh god, the Neko Arc Discord has a lot now. Oh no,
Oh no.
that's a problem.
Oh boy.
Oh yes. The Kraken strikes again. So it didn't understand how delta V calculations worked for orbits for a bit, so uh yeah.
Things just decided.
I'm at least now in orbit around Duna. Set Ike as target, and then proceed to cry.
Discord added a soundboard, and before they even added one, I already had one.
Sounds about right. The little
Because
thing,
voice mod is quite fun.
and I have a sound pad. Cause that's something that I had from a while ago. What the hell?
I think Discord's soundboard is. Actually, no, it's probably good that it's a bit restrictive with how long you can have sounds.
Yeah, cause you could potentially cancel someone with sounds if that wasn't the
Yeah,
case.
someone could literally just soundboard the entire Shrek movie.
Ah,
Shrek movie, just Shrek. They could soundboard Shrek. Why did I say Shrek movie? Probably because so many movies end with movie nowadays.
sounds about right. To be
No, I
fair,
have.
I'm surprised people haven't tried to put the entire script of the B movie in there yet.
I have on my soundboard. I have a sound that I just let sit in my folder. It's called Jazz Jump Scare, and basically I sped up the B movie and heightened the pitch to the point to where it sounds like broken glass
Oh my,
loudly.
oh my god.
It is so bad. And I called it Jazz Jump Scare.
You like jazz?
I don't dare play it because my god.
I mean, I mean,
Ear breaking.
to be fair, according to the other Azriel that joined the chat, the stream is a bit quiet. So,
One sec.
so maybe just you can just
From what
play
I
it.
heard, it is like a little quiet.
Yeah, I don't know why it's quiet. Everything's maxed on my end.
Huh.
It could just be Windows being Windows and like auto-tuning some stuff in the background. I'm not
Windows
entirely
will
sure.
be Windows.
Windows has always been Windows. Even since 95 days.
I mean, Windows 1.0 would like to have a word with you.
Windows 1.0 would like to know your location.
Well, rip.
I mean, it can't. It doesn't even know what the internet is. It's too old.
God, I just remembered the notification from that one app, which was like a talking Obama bot. It was
Wait,
just a
I'm sorry,
notification,
what?
Obama would like to know your location.
What the heck?
Yeah, it was like one of the talking Ben things, but it was Obama for some reason. Because they can. I mean, there's literally an ad, or was an ad on YouTube for a flying gorilla game. So
Bonzi buddy? Is that you?
no, it was like a really thrown together ad. It was the
Oh,
guy speaking right into the mic. I think it was made to just be meme material. It was a guy speaking into the mic. Hello, it is me, Flying Gorilla, from my new game, Flying Gorilla. I think the game was like a posing model of a gorilla. Like a Subway Surfers type game.
but why? Then again, I watch how people like assuming that it cost money anyways. Watch how people bought it anyways.
It was like an App Store game, so it was probably the only revenue that it got was just ads. Millions of ads.
God, I love asset flips.
Those are fun.
Y'all ever heard of asset flip Dark Souls?
Acid Flip Dark Souls.
It's called Gangsta Woman apparently. I don't know why it just is. It costs like $10 on Steam. Uh, wait, what? Wait, what?
I
I
saw
was
that too.
uh did I get an encounter with Ike, but because the map wasn't showing it properly, I just what the hell?
The camera was acting strange there for a sec.
Yeah, that usually means that you entered the sphere of influence of a celestial body. It didn't show that I was going to encounter Ike. What? What? Well,
Well, hey, it never learned how to read. You don't get that reference, and that's sad.
yeah, I really don't.
Oh, it's just a reference to Ike from the game Kid Icarus, which I never played. I only know that line because Smash Bros.
You mean Pit?
Oh, Pit. Gosh dang it. Yeah, not Ike. What am I thinking? Ike is a completely different character.
Ike was from Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Fire Emblem.
I
Kid
actually,
Icarus.
I actually would have gotten that reference if I remembered that was actually because I did play Kid Icarus all the way to completion, but that was a very, very, very long time ago.
It's stupid that I got that wrong because I play Pit. Because haha, reflectors.
Isn't Ike also mute?
No, he has lines that he says.
But it's like, isn't it
That's
also
Link you're
very?
probably thinking about.
Isn't it also very edgy? I mean, let's be
A
real
friend
here
of mine
though.
is way too into Ike.
In Smash Bros. Ultimate, they just basically turned all the swordsmen into Ike. So
I'm gonna slightly disagree. I mean, then again, they also may as well have turned almost all the sword-wielding characters into a Fire Emblem character. I remember when the counters, which seems to be like a lot of characters that have that now, used to be just for like the Fire Emblem characters.
Like,
And now, like, every other character has a counter, and it's just like, are you kidding me?
yeah, like, ironically enough, I think the only swordsman that doesn't have a counter is Link.
Yeah,
doesn't
Link
have
and
one.
Toon Link, and also Young Link. I know very well because I play Toon Link. Toon Link is a very annoying hybrid character with some really, really, really annoying attacks.
And then there's Mario.
Well, Mario's just good.
You can do some pretty cheap things with Mario. Just depends on how risky you feel like being.
His opener is fantastic.
Or, you know, when someone's off the cliff, just jump to the cliff, use the cape, and force them to turn the other direction.
Forward aerial.
That's a pretty mean thing to do. Done that a few times too, and I tend to feel bad when I do, because it's just like, you know, that is the cheapest way to take out someone.
I don't know. Toon Link can just kind of throw a bomb in the air, and if you get hit by it, I guess you're in a combo. No way out.
Infinite down air combo. Get hacked.
Oh, you played a character that's floaty and slow in the air? Ah, well, I guess you're just gonna get hit by up air forever. Oh, don't try to air dodge it. I'll time it better anyway.
It's
That's
like
Toon
it's
Link.
like
I feel...
it's like playing against Ganondorf. It's like, oh, you thought you could out super armor me.
Oh, you thought my Warlock Punch could be broken by your light attack. guess you're gone.
Can't even be broken by most heavy attacks. That's how broken it is.
Yeah, if I see again and do Warlock Punch, I usually just grab.
I don't know. I've used the Warlock Punch.
Can you
Swear part of the
even
time it gets
grab the
canceled.
Warlock Punch? Cause I've
Now that I
tried
know you
doing that.
can do.
I've tried doing that
Warlock-
multiple times, but the grab just doesn't work.
Command grabs also work well against it.
Huh. When I know counter work well against it. Especially Shulk's counter, because it's the longest counter in the game.
The thing about Ganon is he's like one of the worst characters in the game, except he's good ironically. Because his attacks are so... All he would need is a float, and he would be able to be a good character. He'd be mid-tier. I don't look at tier stuff, but I know that he would be mid-tier.
You can also just spam down smash and call it a day.
Yep.
I mean, heck, the only other character I know that you can just spam down smash and call it a day is Pikachu. It's like, we get it, you have a down smash. Stop using it. Yeah, it's stuff like that is why I don't really play Smash Bros. That much anymore. Because it's just kind of irritating.
Understandable. I don't
I
really...
only play it time to time with a select few friends.
I haven't been playing much, mainly because it's just... Like I said earlier, every other character has, like, a counter, and it's just like, what's even the point? And then they also nerf some characters, too, where it's just like... You know, I was pretty good with Fox and Marth, but now they're just terrible. The Inkling's alright. And then that's like the only good character I can think of. Or at least a character that feels good, maybe aside from Link.
That's hard. You know, I said it. There's a fun fact I learned. I think it was either in the early 2000s or the late 90s, but apparently.
I've learned that Sora is quite an annoying character.
I wonder how much more people they're going to add into Smash for no reason.
I think they're done adding characters.
That's what they
It
said
just
before they
depends on
added
when they
Sora.
make another Smash game, really.
I'm not sure they will because Masahiro Sakurai kind of left that production team. He's actually a YouTuber now.
Well, I mean, as long as there's a market for Smash, then Nintendo's probably gonna make Smash games.
We're gonna probably need to find someone else to be the creative director then.
Yeah. It's Nintendo. They'll manage. And then they'll also strike down anyone who uses their content in a video because Nintendo. Do you want us to create? Do you want people to create videos on your games or not?
Yeah, they need to stop doing that BS. Cause they were starting to stop striking people, but then, well, they have a new CEO now, because the previous one kind of died.
I'm gonna go ahead and log off Discord. I actually probably gotta be getting some shut-eye soon.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Otherwise,
I
you
mean, it
guys
is
have a
like
good
3 in the
one.
morning, so.
Yeah, you guys have... Well, not for me, but I'm like hour behind, so...
To Central Standard 217.
Yeah, that's the time I'm on. But you guys have a good one.
Okay, see ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh, I was thinking of another moon entirely. I thought this was the moon where the Kraken lives. But it's one of the moons of Jewel.
The Kraken.
Yes, it's a name for the metaphorical force that causes everything to glitch out.
Oh.
Like,
I
it's
thought
not
they
even a...
actually put like a Kraken on the moon.
Oh, they may as well have, because if you orbit around that moon, either it's intentional or unintentionally, there's just a higher chance of glitches happening.
They should really keep that in. They should make it even higher chance. You orbit that moon or you land on it, you just... the game will combust.
I
It will
mean,
be like Portal 2 with missing textures, where the missing textures look like confetti.
pretty much. That plus also, that moon technically isn't there, you can just fly through it. Like, I don't
know
think
what
you
that
can
is
land on it.
with Portal 2. I think Portal 2 does have the regular black and purple square missing textures. But I remember from my old Orange Box days, or not Orange Box, Portal 2 wasn't on there. The 360. So, for some reason, I guess the grit, what am I trying to say? The disc was scratched in a weird way. And some of the textures wouldn't appear, and they looked like confetti. Like they were just a bunch of jumbled colors. And then there were two.
Holy crap. How little gravity does this thing have?
It's a moon.
Our moon has more gravity than it, apparently. I don't even know where it is.
And how dense or big is it?
It's about half the size of Duna.
Huh.
Which is exactly half the size of Kerbin, because it's supposed to be Mars, and Mars is half the size of Earth.
Who knows? Are you trying to land on the moon or use the moon as a slingshot?
Trying to land on it.
Okay.
Because I've been to Duna plenty of times. It's just, I had to delete those campaigns because, so how it works is that if you play the game for too long, it will just bloat the crap out of the save file, and eventually it'll just go, okay, yeah, your save file is broken now. Good luck. Like
That's not fun.
you can still load it and everything. It's just that it just won't be stable. Like, most likely, due to how much engines I had to use to get this off the launch pad, it most likely just made the save file crap itself. And so it's just forever at 7 FPS. Also, hello, Bofu. Hope,
Hello.
hopefully, it's not too bad of a viewing experience on YouTube. Because holy crapola.
Looking at it, it doesn't seem to be that bad.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's also another bug where it doesn't show shadows in the map correctly. So currently Duna is eclipsing Ike, but you can't see that in the map view. But you can see it here. Why does it not have eclipses in the map view? I don't know. Ah, yes. So I think I may have died. Or not. Wait a minute. Did I just go through the moon? I think I went through the moon. I'm at I'm at negative. God damn it.
Oh no.
That's not supposed to happen. Knowing how this game works,
you don't say.
when I do get to the other side, I'm going to crash into it while coming out of the surface.
Hopefully the gravity doesn't launch you.
Oh, it shouldn't have that high of a gravity for a moon, hopefully.
Once you get to the center, we'll find out.
I don't even know where the center is. Hmm. I didn't even know this could happen.
Got it. It was only like, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes ago we were talking about going through stuff, and then suddenly you're in the center of the moon.
I wonder if this game can read my microphone. Cause
The AIs are picking up.
Oh no! Quick, launch the.
ChatGTP runs this game.
That would be actually kind of interesting to see how that would work.
Probably wouldn't work well.
I mean, it'd be funny. Hmm. According
This
to
is
the
fun.
camera, I'm technically here. Actually, I
Just
have
look at that
plenty.
surface.
Yes. That's totally how math works for the surface.
Crispy textures.
Wait, does this work? No, it does not. I
Tried
have
a
an idea.
time warp and nothing happened.
Well, I know what I have
Hey,
to do
you
now.
warped 1 second into the future.
Yeah, I mean,
And you
technically,
did it again.
technically it
another
is
time.
working.
You're always warping. I'm a time traveler. I'm always warping 1 second into the future.
Yep.
Very crazy.
Oh,
That's how the new base looks?
yeah.
That's really nice looking.
I mean, this is still technically the loading screen. I think it may have soft locked actually, because it doesn't appear to be loading anything. Nope,
Kerbal
there we
Space
go.
Program 2.
There we go. It finally finished loading. Right, let's see here. Juna. Focus. Oh,
Oh, you could just destroy it.
so because the spacecraft was inside of the moon, it didn't count as existing anymore, so it's just gone now.
I sure do hate it when I don't exist.
It just destroyed these debris. Huh. Well, I'm landing on ice
I
cream
don't know.
moon
I
then.
guess the crushing reality set in on them.
It's like they didn't realize they were dead yet, so it's like, yay, we're not dead, and then they were like,
They didn't realize reality was reality until they stopped realitying.
yep.
That was a sentence.
I mean, it's mostly a functional sentence. I'm using a cheat rocket now, because I want to see how fast I can go. Settings, infinite propellant.
Imagine how efficient rockets would be if we could get them that small with infinite propellant.
That would be the same kind of technology as the TARDIS.
We literally have people, like, actually on Mars right now. Too bad, that's very expensive.
Yeah. So I'm already in orbit. Actually, set target, point towards Minmus.
I don't think I've heard people in a while. Oh,
It's fine. It's
trying.
aerodynamic.
It sure is trying. I don't think I've heard people even talking about, like, going to Mars to live in a long time. I've never heard that subject be brought up in a while.
It's probably
For
because
a while, though, it was a huge topic. There were a bunch of people like, oh, Earth is getting bad. We should probably go to Mars.
It's probably because everyone's like, maybe we should solve our issues on Earth first.
And also because going to Mars is really expensive and moving a bunch of materials there is also very expensive.
Yeah.
And it would take us a long, long time.
Considering that at an optimal transfer window from Mars to Earth, it takes about 6 months for a spacecraft to go there.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Wait a minute, I'm doing a Tokyo drift around Earth.
Maybe if we want to colonize anything, we should try colonizing the moon. That would be a fun tourist attraction for really rich people.
It'd also be a good place to send people who think the Earth is flat.
Yep.
Because then it's like, hey, idiots, the Earth is not flat. Here's proof. Sends you right to the moon. Or you can just send them to Brazil, either way.
Yeah, they'll learn quite a few things in Brazil. Let's just put them in Ohio.
Hey, that's where I live.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, the
Are the
memes,
Ohio jokes true?
sort of. There is like a whole train derailment that just happened, and it's like, why? You had
Oh.
one job: drive train on track, straight, not sideways. But hey, I can probably just point out a planet and go there now. Oh yeah, no, I'm already going. That's 1% of the speed of light, I believe. Hmm. I wonder. What?
1% of the speed of light. Ah, we'll make it out of the universe in a couple million years.
I like how it's like partially out of fuel then. What do you mean I have infinite fuel? How many?
Why did I sound like the civilian from like Team Fortress 2? Also,
I
whoever voice acted that was great.
Well, I don't really know who voice acted that, and also I never really played Team Fortress 2 that much.
Yeah, I've been playing it a lot recently.
Well, it is a fun game. It's basically Overwatch, but way before Overwatch, and it's free.
Yeah,
Ah,
and it's really funny.
I have no clue what's going on. It's just wiggling out of control.
Like in Team Fortress 2, you have team taunts, you know, or not team taunts, but friendly taunts, which anyone is allowed to join in on. They don't even have to buy the actual taunt. It's a group taunt, so they can just go up, press the taunt button, and they're doing it as well.
I didn't know that. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, TF2 is got a lot of friendlies, got a lot of good stuff. Wouldn't suggest ever streaming the game because there's also a lot of not so fun people there.
But what if Team Fortress 3?
Hmm. Valve will never do it.
I mean,
Valve is Valve.
they already made a Counter-Strike 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive 2.
I don't know. They'll probably release like another Dota game.
That plus also, I'm not sure if this is technically official, but the story writer for Portal is like, yeah, we're making another Portal game.
Huh.
Not even beating around the bush, he's like, yeah, we're just doing it.
I don't know how Chell will be in it.
So,
If you consider that Portal is part of Half-Life and Aperture is in America, Chell is probably in a hellhole outside of that wheat field. Because in
Chell
Half-Life
lives in
2
Ohio.
and stuff, like, they were in Ohio.
To be fair, there is enough wheat fields in Ohio. I'm pretty sure that's accurate.
But yeah, I'm in most Half-Life 2 media and Half-Life media after the first game, America's been crossed off as a no-fly zone.
Sounds about right.
Can't be in America for some reason. Probably because in Half-Life, that's where Black Mesa was, and all the Xenian life forms are in America, destroying it and making it inhabitable for anyone.
I mean, it's probably
Or
where the
anything.
Combine is.
Now, the Combine's in Europe for some reason.
What the? Why?
I don't know. That's where everything takes place in Half-Life 2 is like Europe. It's all European.
And true,
Somewhere close
Half-Life
to, like,
Alex
Russia,
takes,
I think.
yeah, it takes place in like Belarus, around that area. I wouldn't be surprised if Half-Life 3 it's like, oh, by the way, we built a resistance base in Chernobyl.
That'd be fun.
They'd never expect us to be in Chernobyl.
Well, I mean, Half-Life 3 might actually come out because Half-Life Alyx retconning story and elements and stuff, so...
True.
You know, the original story of what Half-Life 3 was going to be, where, you know, because it was all leaked what it was originally going to be, where it ends off with the Borealis and, you know, Alex, Vance, and Gordon realize there's nothing they can do and stuff like that. I forget how exactly it goes. You know, Eli wants the destruction of the Borealis, and he's alive now, so...
I mean, I'm not entirely sure if Alex actually did, because Half-Life, isn't Half-Life Alex supposed to be Half-Life 1.5?
Yeah, kinda. Although it changes the ending of Half-Life 2 Episode 2, so that's fun.
What the, how? I never really played it fully because I kind of can't.
Well, I mean, if you don't mind spoilers for the end of it.
I mean, I kind of do, so I guess I'll just have to wait.
I won't say anything.
Because the main
Let's
reason
just
why
say
I kind
that
of
it
can't.
retconned some story elements and made a lot of excitement for Half-Life 3.
Oof. Yeah, I'm thinking I kind of can't because, well, there's graphics drivers issues.
That's not great.
I care about spoilers when it's not a game that's like 50 years old. Like, for instance, I don't care about spoilers for Half-Life 1. Black Mesa is literally just Half-Life 1 remastered.
Black Mesa's good, though.
Yes, that's actually the version I played for the live stream that I did a while back on it. And there's also a VR version of it available soon.
Oh god, I can't wait to play that.
Actually, I think as it stands right now, there is actually now a VR version of every single Half-Life game. Because there's a VR version of Half-Life 1. I mean, that's being superseded by Half-Life, Black Mesa's VR version. Then I think there's a VR version of Half-Life 1, Blue Force, or Blue Shift, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's Blue Shift.
And then there's a VR version of Half-Life 2. And then we have Half-Life Alyx, which is an official VR title.
But yeah, I've played the first Half-Life in VR. You can kind of just sideload it onto Quest, and as long as you have the files for the game downloaded from Steam, you can just put those in.
That's actually really cool. I'm trying to crash into Mid-Myth also.
I mean, it's not native VR or anything, but it doesn't really cause any problems because you can kind of just do anything with the first Half-Life game.
Yeah.
I doubt it was hard, or I doubt it was super hard to make it into a VR game.
Well, I mean, it probably wasn't, considering that um most of what you need to do with VR is locomotion, and that's about it.
Yeah, locomotion, where the gun is aiming relative to the player, because, you actually do have to hold the gun if it's a proper VR game.
You can hold the gun sideways, and it does extra 5 damage.
Hmm.
I actually heard that from if D&D was gangsta.
I'm actually running a D&D campaign. Really fun. I made a D&D campaign cause, about the Calamity mod for Terraria, because I was like, I really like this mod. It's got some cool stuff.
Actually, how is the Calamity mod? Because I've seen it a lot, but I don't really understand what it is.
It's a fantastic mod. Half-Life 2 Episode 2 VR. Imagine that being picked up by an advisor. You probably said that a while ago, and I'm just realizing that now. But still, being picked up by an advisor in VR. I imagine it would probably be sickening.
I
But
wouldn't
no,
be
the Terraria
surprised.
Calamity mod is fantastic.
So like,
A lot of good stuff.
does it add more stuff? Like, well, obviously it's going to, but like, how
It
much
adds
does
a
it
lot
add?
more stuff. Bosses after the Moon Lord, thousands more items. The wiki page for Calamity, if you take out the fact that it's fandom wiki, so people have been editing it all over the place because support for it went away. Not support for the wiki by the developers, just support for fandom wiki in general. But if you get rid of that, it's actually just as big, if not bigger, than Terraria's original wiki.
Huh. I need to check out that mod then, because I haven't really played Terraria in a while, and B, I haven't really played it with mods.
If you play it, I suggest playing on Revengeance because it adds a lot of stuff. Yeah, they added a Revengeance mode because they base a lot of stuff off of
Metal
Metal
Gear.
Gear Rising.
Yep.
Straight up, there's the Murasama.
Do they also have Senator Armstrong?
No,
Damn it.
but the Murasama used to be one of the most overpowered swords because you could just spam click with it, but they took that out because, wow. You can only get it at the end of the game. Well, I mean, you can get it before the end of the game, but if you get it, you can't use it till the end of the game. You can get it right off the bat. All you have to do is dig to hell.
I mean, isn't that how most Terraria playthroughs go? You just start the game and then go, right, to hell I go.
Yep.
Also,
But,
BRB.
oh, okay. Now I am alone. This is quite nice. That's a really fun BRB screen. Big bold blue letters.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Did you get something to eat in the meantime?
Yeah, I just got some cheese puffs.
Oh, I want cheese puffs now. Those things are good.
Yeah.
Oh, I've managed to slingshot directly out of the solar system.
I was not paying attention. Wait a Oh god.
Uh, hmm. Well, Bob is entirely. The game crashed. The game actually crashed.
Oh no.
Um,
Oh god.
hmm. Close the pro. Yes. Oh dear. mm.
Well,
That
I
might
sure do
actually
love Kerbal Space Program.
that might be a sign that I should stop the stream. Um.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. Um. I was going to do more challenges besides just being slingshotted out of the solar system, but the game crashed. So I guess I'm gonna be it for this stream. Yeah. Um. If you like to stream, like and subscribe, all that good stuff, and